welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. Now ready to get this one started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So how come the Bears ready for their first possession? They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
He's somebody who has made a career of extended and creating plays. I mean, oftentimes, Kate, where I just would sit aghast. How did he do that? How does he make that throw on the run? Now he's got to take the spectacular and just add a whole level of consistency.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
9 yards. First down, Chicago.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
1st and 10 from the 41. Williams off the play fake. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Williams from the gun. It's on target to Moore. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Bears.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. The right side hauled in by Komet. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Bears. Hoping to get the scoring started soon. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he has the Chicago touchdown! The Bears get some late points and the lead. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Now Kylo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Luke McCaffrey now on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return, the Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. He finds Brown right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, Daniels. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
10 at the 48-yard line.
To the air again, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
19 more yards. That's another Washington Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense. He had another chance to take a shot on him.
Daniels now on first down. Short pass brought in. Then they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. From the gun, it's Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. Look at this inside the 10 to the 9. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Shotgun snap to Daniels. The throw is caught. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get their first points of this game just before halftime. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, I certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. That's completed right side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Back to throw it. That's got it, left side. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Bronc, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. On the return, this is McCaffrey, and that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Back out on the Commanders for their second drive of the game. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Crosby Merritt on the carry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Crosby Merritt. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
3rd and just 2 to go. They kick the running back in motion. It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
At the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Motioning one of the tight ends. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still first down.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Daniels gonna keep it. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Daniels from the pistol. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first. The Bears into the nickel for 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him. altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. The Bears about set for their next possession. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
First down, Williams. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago first down.
First down.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Ball at the 33 for first down. A drawn out. This is Swift. It's on the turf. Ball's out. He lost it. And the Commanders pick this one up. There he goes on the right side. And Washington finishes the return in the end zone. Touchdown. The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense. You kind of rip their heart out, too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 14. Bears 7.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. Takes out a one-stop. This makes it up to the 25. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Ball's out. Ball's out. He lost it. And the fumble recovery is made. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Fits it through the middle. And he will get this inside the 30.
Gain of 43 yards. First down, Chicago.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down. Running behind center with Swift. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. To throw. Completed over the middle. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs. The Commanders set to take over. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job, now you got to do yours.
He fires one big game downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
And the Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in, just as that knee goes down.
to score this as a win for the Commanders. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from DC.